Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome back again at my YouTube channel. I'm Felix Saputra from Bina Sarana Informatika University. Thank you for joining me in the session today. Before I start, I will present about the end semester exam study from Lab English class at my campus. Why cats and dogs are enemies. A story from China, told by a mass. That was perhaps that I used visit for my super sometimes. I knew the way in very well. There was a tiny little door by the back window, so small that you will probably never notice it. But I'm a mouse and I can squeeze through the tiniest of entrances. To tell the truth, going downhill, every time I visit, there were fewer and fewer crumbs. It was hardly worth going there anymore. And besides, there were dangers. They had a cat. This cat was getting skinnier and skinnier. She would be on the lookout for tasty morsels such as me. This is how I got tough. I wasn't paying enough attention. I got distracted. Although I have a twitchy nose. I'm not nosy in the other sense of the word. I like to mind my own business. But one night, I could not help overhearing an argument. The man and woman of the house was shouting so loud. "It's all your fault, was starving," said the woman in high-pitched voice that sounded most distressed. "You shouldn't have gotten sold my mother's name behind my back. All you got for it was an old horse that went lame. Now we have got nothing." "Nothing? What's your mother ring got to do with it?" asked the man. "Because I told you 1,000 times the person who wear the rings will never go hungry." "Well, I don't believe in that. Magic and nonsense," replied the man. "You don't believe anything. I say that's why you are so thin. Your trousers keep falling down around your knees." Ah, that was quite an argument. But now I understand why the house was getting so poor. The man had sold the magic ring that kept the larder stocked up. Wish I had a ring like that, I thought. It was also interesting that I hung around for a fraction too long. That was my big mistake. Damn, everything went black at our life, I thought. But I soon knew that I was alive because I heard a voice that I recognized. The dog, a scratchy mat who smelled like a rotting old blanket, was saying, "Hey cat, hang on, don't eat that mouse just yet." "Why should I? That I haven't had a decent meal in days." "Neither have I," said the dog, "but the mouse will only satisfy your tub for a few hours. Let's be smart about this. He can help us fill our stomach and our masters for the rest of your days. Starvation has robbed your good sense," said the cat. "This is a mouse. What a hen can lay eggs." No. That's not what I mean. The chief thing about a mouse is that he is small." "Yes," said the cat, "and he can slip through the thinnest of holes." "So," said the cat, "and if we take him to the house where the magic ring is now, he can slip inside and get it for us. He will do this for you because his life depends on it." "I know where that house is," the magpie told me. "Let's head over straight away." The cat saw that the dog was not quite as stupid as he looked. He held me by my tail in his mouth and ran through the window. The dog followed off. They both ran down the alleyway. I was bouncing around all over the place. I can tell you, he was the most haunted travel. But hey, I was alive and that's usually the main thing. We left the town and reached a river. The dog said, "Right through, then we go." But cat put me down and held me with the poor. "Not so fast," she said. I haven't learned to swim." "Never mind that, with the dog jump on my back now, carry you over." So splash! In we all went. The dog paddled to the other side, and from there it was not far to the house where the ring was to be found. Inside, we could see a man and a woman, both plump, with well-fed, happy expression on their faces. The dog said, "We have come to the right place. Let's hope she takes the ring off when she goes to bed." The cat prowled around the house looking for a way in. "There's usually one if you search hard enough. We found a tidy little home. In you go," she said, "and bring back the rain if you value your pathetic little mosey life." In I went, still glad to be alive, but not too optimistic about finding anything. I can sniff out crimes, but my son's equipped with a nose for gold, you know. Fortunately, I saw it glinting in the moonlight. The lady had left it on the table without sort of government official. I seized the ring in my mouth and slipped back out again. "Here it is," I said. "I hope you are as good as your word. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to this cruel world." Little Mouse replied the cat with claws flashing in the moonlight. I trembled for my life that the dog woof stopped right there. "Cat, we gave our word and we must keep it. A promise is a promise." We returned to the river and swam back as the fool. Soon we were in the town. This time the cat went over the rooftops while the dog ran down the alleyways. I went home to my nest for a good sleep. Now there is a follow-up to this story a few weeks later. I was going past the house where the cat and dog lived. The light was on and I looked through the window. The human couple were having a feast and the cat had put on weight. So I thought, it's true. The owners of the magic ring will never go hungry. Act 2 deserve a reward for my daring part in the rescue of the ring. And I decided to slip inside and take some crumbs. But on the back, I found the dog tied up, more miserable than ever. "What's happened?" I asked. "The house is full of food." "Why aren't you tucking it?" the dog whined. Still belong. Cat sheep me. She ran to the house before me, taking the short way over the rooftops. As soon as she got back, she sprang onto our owner's bed and woke them up with the great gift of the ring. Oh, how delighted they were. She is rewarded every day. But as for me, they punish me. They think I'm just a smelly, useless animal and they trade me up outside. I'm lucky if they remember to throw me a scrap. I should had that cat till the day I die. Don't show all my puppies hate all cats forever. And that's the story of why cats and dogs are enemies. A traditional tale adapted for Story Nori by Bertie and read by me, Natasha Bertie. Asked me to tell you that there are loads of other stories at storynori.com. For now, for me, Natasha, bye-bye. Well, that's all from me, Felix. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope what I have shared will be useful for all of you. Thank you very much and see you guys. Bye!